If overhang climbing feels hard for you, maybe it's because you're treating it as a pull-up wall. If you cut feet to every move and you're not able to keep the tension, you have your feet that play a big role, your hips that play a big role. Today I'm gonna explain you the 7 mistakes that most climbers do on overhangs. Mistake number 1, pulling with your arms. At the beginning, I thought that overhang climbing was a lot in your arm. Once you start climbing, you realize that the main issue of overhang is keeping your arm bent. By the time you do the entire wall, you are completely tired. Using your toe, your hips to keep you into the wall will go a long way on overhangs. One exercise you can do to improve your straight arm, pick a boulder that is easier for you. You will just focus on not bending your arm. Mistake number 2, not pulling with your feet. As much as arms are important, you need to be able to pull on your toes. This move allows me to create an entire tension through my body, removing some of the weight out of my arms, and I put more weight on my foot. If you want one exercise, trying not to cut loose. Every move that you do, you need to make sure that your body stays close to the wall. And if, for example, you cut loose, you restart and you go again, okay? Mistake number 3, not keeping your hips engaged. You see, guys, how my hips are always up and never down? Hips are one of the most important things when you're doing overhangs. If I want to apply more weight on my feet, I put my hips in. You can see the difference. One drill that you can do, try to really exaggerate your position, even if it sounds really ridiculous, but this teaches you how to get in those positions that might help you a lot with overhangs. Never skip stretching if you want to become good at overhangs. Number 4, building your tension. Many people think that, if you have great abs, then, your body tension is great, but that you don't have body tension where you're cutting feet a lot. You need to learn how to press on your feet, then the tension can create through all the body. So it's not just from the abs, but it comes from the feet, it gets here on the abs and then it translates to the top part. Mamma mia, ma che cazzo è che fanno cabro fa? Gesù Cristo. One drill that you can do before going to the next move, you wait 1 second. So I go here and then I grab. I hold 1 and then I grab. I don't want to lose my feet because you are waiting at 1 second and you go into the lock off. It automatically creates the body tension. Once you know the feeling of the tension, then you start to understand when you're tensing and when you're not. Body tension goes from the shoulder, from the abs, from the hips, from the legs. If you are not able to engage one part, the body tension goes. Number 5 is using momentum. When I was doing overhang, because I'm a static and slow climber, I will always do the movement as slow and controlled as possible. With the time, I learned that point. That point is when you have the split second when you kind of remove gravity. I make sure I see where the hole is and go down, and then see I use this bit of momentum to create that zero gravity. I believe that's probably one of the most technique that I use, especially on the moonboard. At the beginning, I thought that using momentum is not stylish. I really loved when I do slow and controlled. Usually what I recommend is you grab a hole and you try the move over and over, Number 6, overgripping every hold. I understand that at the beginning you might be scared of height, you might be scared of falling from the boulder. You tend to grab into your life. Instead of keeping my hands bent, I straighten up. I maybe try to put a bit more of my weight on my feet. I try to breathe. I think breathing really helps a lot in this situation. And then as well, yeah, something that is gonna help you is just by falling, experience, and just getting more comfortable with the environment. So what I can recommend you is you grab the holds and then it's like, okay, how much strength am I putting on this? Can I grip more or am I gripping enough? Some holds are gonna require a bit more strength than other, and that's why you need these drills to understand where to use all your strength and where to not. Number 7 is gonna be train your overhangs progressively. A lot of people, tend to go on the kilter ball, on the moon board, on the spray wall, then they fail, and then they're like, oh, I'm so bad at overhangs. It's just that you don't have enough experience. Maybe after these things, you're probably gonna get some advantage of the overhangs, but what I would do if I would be you, you have to understand that the Overhangs has his own language, the body tension, the arms, the breathing. If you don't use progression in overhangs, you might not understand your mistake and the technique that are useful to use. And hopefully with the tips that I give you, you guys are gonna be more comfortable at trying overhangs. If there is one thing that I guys want you to understand from this video, you don't need to be incredibly strong. What you need is understand the right technique, use it, and then connect the strength and the technique together. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.